Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back to my channel. I want to start working on my design team project for Happiness and Crafting. I'm using the With a Touch of Lace journal kit, and I've printed out some pieces for the cover pages. This was an accident. I printed the back on the front. It made this very dark and grungy. I actually think I like it, but I don't know if I'm going to use that for this project or not. We'll see. This is how it's supposed to look, those two pages. So I'll just show you really quickly the pages. These are the enlarged pages. I think maybe it goes like this originally. I'm not sure, but it'll be down here. So there are quite a few pages. I think there's 12, 13, 14 backgrounds, pages, and 4 ephemera pages. And these are so pretty. There's some music, kinds of little decorations, and then of course the touch of lace. This is one of my favorite pages. I like that one. Here is that. I think this is the one, yeah, that I enlarged. So, okay, that's why I couldn't get it together. They don't butt up against each other, they overlap, like such, like that. But those are the ones I want to use for the cover. And we'll use that inside somewhere. Some of them are very monochromatic, which I love. That's so fun. I don't know how many of these we'll use, but there'll be 2 sections of journals, I think. I haven't just quite decided exactly what I want to do with the whole thing, but I did use some of the background pages on the back so that you can actually write on this. It's light enough. I did run out of ink on a couple of pages, as you can see, but I thought, you know what, that kind of looks cool. It's a little green, but I can work with it. Really fun page. Is there 2 of the same? No, they're different. They're different. Nice. And then this one has the lace down the middle. Here's another collage page. There were 2 collage pages in the collection. So, and then here is the ephemera. Now I've printed out the ephemera full size and then half size. So do I have this messed up? Yes, I do. I thought I had them in order. Okay, so here's the half size of this. And let me find the full size of these. I don't know why. So there's the left one right there, and the right one, the journal cards. Okay, and I don't know how those got all mismatched. Okay, there's another one I print 2 to a page, and then here's the full size of those. Love all the flowers. Now when mine prints borderless, for some reason, no matter what I do, I always get that little edge right there, but I'm not concerned about it. I'll just make it work. And then the last one is this one, and we've got the full-size pages here and here. So that is the Touch of Lace, what's called With a Touch of Lace journal kit by Happiness and Crafting, and the link to this collection will be below. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be using my craft. Now this is Colorbach. I get this at Walmart. It's a thinner cardstock, not super thick, but it works. So that's what I'll be using for this. So let's get started. I'm going to need 2 of these because I want to make them journal size. So I'm going to cut these out to 9 by 12. try this one. I've been having some problems with this cutter too. Excuse me. And try to get through this without coughing. It's been better, but not perfect. Alright, so I'm going to come at 9 inches here. Okay. Not bad. And then we'll come and do this one, also at 9 inches. And there we go. Alright, so the key to this one is that we're putting 2 pieces together. Oops. We're putting 2 pieces together. So we're going to be scoring this piece on the 9-inch side. We are going to score at a 1/2 inch from this side, which is 11.5. Okay. And then half of 11.5 is going to be 5 3/4. So when we find the 5 3/4, which is the center, I'm making sure that's half. That's wait. Let me double check that. Yes, because 5 and 5 is 10. 5 and 5.5 and 5.5 is 11. So 5 3/4 is the center. We want to score an 1/8 of an inch on either side of the 5 3/4. So that will be 5 5/8. I guess I want to make sure that's lined up properly. 5 5/8 and 5 7/8. Oh, I jumped. Let me do that. Oh my goodness. 5 5/8 and 5 7/8, and try not to jump the track. Every once in a while you get that one piece of fiber that's a little thicker and it makes you jump the track because, you know, it is a thicker paper. Alright, so just to recap that, we've got 1/2 inch from the right. Find the center, which is 5 3/4, and score an 1/8 of an inch on either side. That gives us a 1/4 inch gusset there. All right, we want to repeat for this one. So we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to score at 5 5/8 and 5 7/8. Okay, and that's all the scoring for the moment. So we want to use our bone folder and make sure that we score these properly. Sometimes, you know, as you could see when I jump the track, it goes cockeyed. So I want to make sure this is lined up before I actually reinforce those. Make sure it's correct. This one. Make sure everything's lined up top and bottom. This doesn't seem right, so I'm going to line it up here. And see how off that one is. There we go. Okay, so that gives us the little 1/4 inch gusset. And I can't remember, something familiar about this. I got this idea from Carol Tinson, and I'll leave her link below as well, to make this little, I guess it's a folio. I don't remember if I made it before or not. But either way, I didn't do it with this beautiful kit, so this will be a new invention. But I like the simplicity and the bang you get. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to open this up. Now I don't know if you'll notice that craft paper has usually, from what I have noticed, 2 different colors on either side. So you want to make you know, if that's going to bother you to not have it the same color, make sure you're scoring on the right side, you know, the same side for each piece so that you end up with that. So I have this side is more orangier, this side is browner. We are going to glue these together, overlapping the 1/2 inch piece. We do not want to go over the score line. Okay, so we are just going to go up to the score line. And I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. Where you just don't want to go over it because then it'll make it hard to fold. So go right up to the score line. Got some, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna add some, I think this is Fabri-Tac. So I'm just gonna add the Fabri-Tac here. I usually use Beacon 3-in-1, but they happen to not be able to get it, so I've got Fabri-Tac here. I got it at Walmart, and I want to say it was $8. Not too bad for a, let's see, 8-ounce bottle. Okay, so we want to put this over the top, right up to that score line, but not over it. Okay. So what I'm thinking I might do is fold this way. I've got some excess glue there. And then I can make sure that this is butted up right against that. It looks like the 9, I messed up on the 9-inch, so I may have to trim some of that down, maybe like a 1/16 of an inch or something, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Make sure that didn't go over too far. So now we have this that comes in, and this is going to have to stay back. It shouldn't go over that fold line. And then this will be like this. So you'll have a 1/2-inch spine here, and you'll have the 1/4-inch spines here. So probably just need to play with this a minute and get everything nice and square. This one still doesn't seem right for some reason. Probably where I jumped the track. I'll do this again. If I turn it around toward myself, maybe it'll be easier. You see when I'm pushing that down, there we go. Make sure that these pieces are straight. I can kind of play with that a little bit. Same thing here. Alright, so it doesn't look like that whole piece. See, this is lined up, so it looks like I just have a little issue here, so I can straighten that up on the cutter. I'll do that on the guillotine because it'll be easier to see where I've gone wrong. But anyway, I'll turn around this way, just double checking.